Hello, everybody. Hold on. Hi, welcome to the Art Cafe once again. Hello, Prototype. Hello, G. Hello, for you. Hello, Evan. How are you all doing? For you, you're looking for a payment, not coming anytime soon. As a matter of fact, you should pay me for delivering such high quality content. Totally. Okay, guys, can I say something about like the whole Timothy Chalamet? Is it Chalamet? Like ballet opera thing? Dude, look, I'm aware that I'm living under a rock for ages. I live on the moon actually. But like, can I just say something? I didn't even fucking know about Timothy Chalamet before this drama. I have never heard about him. I don't know who he is. So it's so funny because he says like no one cares about ballet and opera, and there I am. I just found out about who the fuck he is. Like I didn't know who he is. I have never heard about Timothy Chalamet before this drama. It was because he insulted the beautiful art forms that I found out about him. Isn't that crazy? Like he's insulting art forms saying they're dying, no one cares about them, and then here I am. Dude, bro, I just found out about you because you insulted the art forms. You expect payment in the next month, not coming anytime soon. What drama? Okay, so basically, I think it was a Hollywood star or something. He's called Timothy Chalamet. And then I think he has like a movie coming up, and then in one of the live streams or something, he said that I wouldn't want to engage in ballet and opera because it's like he said like the atmosphere was like, hey, keep this dying art form alive. And then he said like, didn't he say like even if I said this, the viewership would just drop by 14 cents, basically saying like it's worth nothing? Dude, and then it got everyone so angry. He got absolutely cooked. He got so cooked. It's so funny because like I don't, dude, I don't know who you are. I only know about Timothy Chalamet because of this drama. Like I didn't know who he was, dude. Like who are you, bro? I mean, he's running for Oscars. That's pretty impressive. But like, bro, for real, I don't know who you are, man. But to be fair, I am living on the moon, so that's that. I live on the moon, so yeah. I guess that's like one point to him that I don't know him, don't know who he is either. See, but you definitely know about ballet and opera. You've definitely heard like Queen of the Night, the one that goes. That one? You definitely know about that, but maybe you haven't heard about Timothy Chalamet. I fucking don't even know who he is. Like, who are you, bro? And why are you like so like so arrogant and so condescending? Okay, anyways, I've been practicing landscape art yesterday, and this was done in like about 3.5 hours. And today I've seen a few copies. So like there's this, and this. There's a whole lot of copies. Because I want to try to like work out different colors so I can do one version that looks like Fontaine, one version that looks like Nordcry. And we're gonna try to do that today while I also have a dinner again. Dinner time, hold on. I'm like gonna have my dinner while I stream. Because time is valuable. Hold on. Like, I'm sure no one knows me, but like, who are you? Timothy Chalamet? More like, Timothy, no one knows you. And it's even funnier because, like, look, I have nothing against ping pong. Honestly, I love ping pong shows. Like, I watch Olympics. But if you were to insult other art forms, at least choose a movie where it's like soccer or something. Like, choose a movie where the sport is like literally maybe 99.9% of the people like, or like, not like, but like knows it. Ping pong is a little less mainstream. So, like, okay, anyways. Now, I've been thinking this doesn't really look like Fontaine. This looks more like the Himalayas. And I've had a thought about it, and it's definitely because it's a little bit too gray, isn't it? So I'm gonna try my best to. And this is the most layer I've used in like a while. Hi Hina, hello Ichika, how are you doing? I hope you've been doing well. See, I had class this morning in college, and I was literally dozing off because I was like, I was so tired for no reason. Even though I slept like at least like 6 hours yesterday, and I was like tired for no reason. I don't know why. Let's make it a little more blue first of all. I'm good. How about you? I'm great. Oh, that's a little bit too blue though. Hold on. Hey. I'm trying to make it look more like Fontaine, but it's not really working out, is it? Well, we can always try later. It's because it looks a little more realistic for now. Maybe when we add in the fantasy elements, then it will come together. Hopefully. It's my first time attempting landscape art, so like if you ask me, I feel like I've done pretty good work. Like this is pretty good for a first attempt at like landscape. I've never really done it before, so okay, let me try. Okay, now it looks a little more blue, doesn't it? Maybe just a bit. Sweet. Okay, looks good for the moment. Wait, let me have a bite of my dinner. Hello, Zavisa. Looks like the top of a peak in the game. Yes, in fact, the mountains are a reference of Fontainian mountains. But honestly, it just doesn't really resemble Fontaine that I can just use this for whatever. It can be OC art. Look, here's my plan. If the color grading, like if my gradient map tech actually works out and I could just like transform the mountains into different colors, then we'll do one where the landscape is Fontaine, one where the color is Nordkra, and one for my OC, the fantasy world. And we'll draw like a character on here. It will go on like the peak, like kind of looking at it or sitting down, looking at the mountains. One would be Farina, which is lining up with Fontaine. One would be Columbina, and then one maybe my OC. So we have a lot to do. This has only been 4 hours. Considering my horrible drawing time, this is actually really good. Yeah. Okay, what can I do to make this look more like Fontaine? Dude, Art Cafe series is the best. I love doing this. Like, I love doing this series. It's so enjoyable. I feel like maybe we need some more blue again. Blue and greens, because Fontaine is kind of like plains, but also with mountains on it, which is super cool, by the way. Okay, hold on. I know it looks bad right now, but we'll fix it later. I feel like if Snezhnaya actually looked cool, it would look like this. Here's what I expect of Snezhnaya, but I know it's not gonna be like this. It's gonna be some boring ass place. I mean, hopefully not, but the Genshin track record has not been very good since... Okay, no offense, but I feel like the only interesting landscape in Nordkrai was the Frost Moon forest, or the Enclave, whatever I call it. Like the one where the Frost Moon Sirens live in. That one was actually so cool. We're gonna slowly turn it into more plain-like. Don't worry, guys. I have like a copy of it, so it wouldn't ruin it. I can just, you know, take it anytime. Trust the process? Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I hope it turns out well. Can't take my dinner. I haven't used this much layers in a while, and it's because like I'm really not confident with drawing landscape because it's my first time, so I just simply decided to split layers so I can, you know, correct my mistakes. I mean, if I were good at it, I'd probably do it on one layer again. We should just make this like the ocean or something. Hello, Silku. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It looks more dark than your usual style. Here's the thing, I want to improve. That's why I'm doing like a semi-cartoonish but also semi-realistic style. So I can, you know, practice it. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you doing? I know it looks a little weird, but I like to trust the process. I mean, I want to believe that it will look good. Or not. Honestly, this looks a lot like Not Cry. I feel like it would work out so well with Not Cry's color palette. Honestly. Semi-realism is delicious, even though I'd say this is like demi-realism, because it's not very realistic, is it? I mean, I guess it's semi. Or we should start by adding in oceans. We probably should. Wait. Oops. Trust me, this is gonna save the artwork and make it look more like Fontaine. Well, no one said Fontaine has to always be like those plains and stuff. It can also be high-rise mountains. It's all up to the artist, which is me. It would be a great idea to add in some Fontanian floating water cubes in here, but that will be way later. Ocean this high is kind of interesting. Yeah, I wanted this to be like plains, but they ended up looking like high-rise mountains. But I feel like after adding in the ocean, it will look a little better. Practicing for art contest? Ooh, what kind of art contest is it? Good luck. I'm sure you'll do great. Let me take a bite. Sorry. I have a dental appointment tomorrow. I'm kind of scared. We'll slowly make it look like Fontaine step by step. I feel like it's coming together. It's coming together. It's coming together, hopefully. Maybe we only need to make the bottom part a little more like plains, and that could be it. You fell asleep in the Jeep commuting back home? I fell asleep in class today. I'm a little more cooked if you ask me. Quite, in fact. Wait, hold on. I should just send the reference to my computer so I can, you know, just take the colors from it. Hold on. Is it just me, or does this remind me of Lord of the Rings? You guys get what I mean? Like, Lord of the Rings? Okay. This is a reference. I've made some changes on the colors, which should be easy to achieve on my current art style. Looks like something that would be in Snatch Naya. Dude, I'm really not beating these Snatch Naya allegations. Imagine if it actually turned out like this. That would be so funny. Hina the leaker? Hina leaks Snatch Naya. It's just a joke. Please don't get me. Or, you know, alternatively, if you leak something, you can choose not to show a receipt on the internet. Okay, let me see. How does this work? Huh. Are you gonna add greenery? I would love to, but It's looking a little hard to do it right now. Guys, I'm perfectly alright. I'm just eating something spicy. Alrighty. Defining topography is hard. Ugh. Ugh. Wait, hold on. Kinda cool? I know. Huh. Let's try to add some greenery. Oh, this is gonna be a great challenge. What you're eating? It's like some chips. Oh fuck, I got British fried. It's fries, it's not chips. I got freaking British fried. It's like some Greco fries. But dang, it's good. I think they accidentally gave me 2 portions of hot sauce instead of 1. Adding trees and stuff definitely help. Yeah, maybe next. Okay, I'll add trees later. I feel like adding trees would help. Wait, what if I... No. Yeah, no, no, no. I think the brightness doesn't help. Okay. Good to know. From afar, it looks like it's like a cold volcano or not. Ooh. Yeah, imagine this one erupted. Ooh, that would be cool. Okay, is that why I feel like this looks more like Frozen? I can literally hear the where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memories. That river, I mean that mountain, out to Holland. Gonna go on with your day a bit and more back. Bye. Alrighty. Bye, Evan. See, guys, this is why I love gradient map. Best thing ever that happened in digital art. I feel like I'm cheating, but it's not. Oh no, I'm gonna get copyright. Okay, let's start on another layer. Maybe it's because it looks a little too rocky that it doesn't really look like plains. Let's try to change that. Wait, if this is the art cafe, isn't there supposed to be food? Can we order food? Huh, huh. Huh, huh, huh. Hold on. I have food for you guys. I drew this. Coffee. Cappuccino. You can just eat the art instead? Yeah, you're in the art cafe. You're gonna eat the art, of course. I feel like my art right now tastes like icy mint. Ooh, this looks like better than before, doesn't it? Hold on. Look, um, transforming it into Fontaine. We're getting there, we're getting there. Hello, Taki, how are you doing? So our daily practices on Instagram, are you doing a 100-day drawing challenge? Nah. Which is why I didn't write 100 after the day. I'm just kind of documenting it. Because I do need some wiggle room, so... Are you drawing the entire Fontaine or just the mountains as reference? I took the mountains as reference. Like if I turn this off, you can't tell this is Fontaine. This can be anything. It could be Nordcry after slotting in new colors. It can be my OC fantasy world. But what I'm doing here is that I'm trying to make a version where it looks a little more like Fontaine. Could be Snatch Night, yeah. When Saritza comes out, we'll pull this out again and then draw this again. But with Saritza in it. Just got another message directed to me from the art relay, and they're calling out my art ugly at this point. Then just quit. Honestly, if you don't like the vibe in there, then just quit. Here's how to win an online argument. Just quit. Just get off the internet, shut it down, close your application. There, you won. This is genuine advice, by the way. Like, actual genuine advice. Just turn it off at this point. Like, yeah, they can have their own opinion. Like, you can't do anything about them calling someone else's art ugly, but what you can do is just turn off your computer. Yeah, here's how to quit an online argument. Like, here's how to win it. Just delete the app or just block them. But hey, it's easier said than done, so why can't artists be happy with each another? Because there's competition. I mean, it would have been really supportive if art actually just made $0. But the fact that art kind of does make money for a lot of people, like for a lot of events artists, it matters. That's why artists typically just kind of, piss off each other because there's competition. They want to prove that they're better than the others, which sometimes it could be true. Sometimes they can objectively be better than others, but yeah. Huh. Glad to be watching your streams again, Hina. Thank you. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Ha. Okay, you know what? We should switch the plan. Well, if we just started drawing Fontanian elements in the mountains, I feel like that would be a better. Nice to lock in drawing with your streams in the background. I hope so. Thank you. I mean, it makes me happy too. Let's start adding the paths. No. Been doing great. Hope you're also having a lovely stream. Currently also drawing alongside you while you stream. I find most of my viewers do that in my streams. Basically, you draw one piece. Oh yeah, the relay thing. Let's try drawing some trees, shall we? Oh, or let's do the you know the Fontanian Research Center where there's like a bunch of thingies like floating? Fontanian Research Center cubes. I think it was the research center, right? Yeah, it is. Wait, I need to grab some photos. Oh, but they don't have the angle I want though. Should I just open up Genshin and just grab a few photos of it? Okay, hold on guys. I'm gonna open up Genshin on my side and I'm gonna be real quick. While it's booting up. Oh no, I actually got some few photos. Okay, this would work. Hold on. Copy image. Paste image. This is what I'm talking about. Hello Kent, how are you doing? This is what I meant by adding in Fontanian elements. Let's do it. I'm too lazy to do the perspective ruler. Like, let's just do it free-handed. Oh wait, is there like a cube 3D model on Marketplace? There surely is. I could just take it and use it. That'll be easier. I've been curious what made you decide to start streaming your process. Money. Okay, that was partly a joke, okay? I mean, it's enjoyable. It feels like I'm talking to someone while I draw. It feels like I'm meeting people who share a similar interest with me. It feels like I'm not alone. I mean, I'm already living alone, and actually, I don't know why, but I love sharing what I do. I love talking with people. I love kind of engaging with people who have a similar interest as I do. Yeah. Oh, there is a queue. Okay, cool. That helps. Let's go. Alrighty. Materials ready. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is. There is. It's like literally preset. Cool. Ooh. The instant answer of money is so true though. Get that back for real. See, I like to be honest. I'm gonna be really truthful. A part of the reason why I'm doing content creation is because I want like $1 or $2. And for your reference, I just started monetizing my videos and I'm earning about $1 Australian per day. One. Yeah, I mean, I like to be honest. I like because we all know about it. I don't think it's any secret that a lot of YouTubers are doing it because, well, of course they enjoy it. How else would they do it? They'd just be doctors or like work a full-time job that earns them more, right? But I feel like it's also no secret that at least maybe 70% of the reason why they do content creation or live streaming is because of the money. You can't look at the VTuber, like you can't look at a big shot VTuber and think that they're in just because they only enjoy it. No, they're definitely there because they also want the money. I mean, I might be the only person honest enough to tell you that. Where most people just, you know, kind of say, no, it's because I love content creation and I genuinely love this and that, blah blah blah. Like, I guess. I mean, I like to be truthful about what I do, so. I mean, everyone has their secrets, but I also feel like it's no secret that a lot of people do it because of money. But then a lot of times they also say, no, I'm completely not here because of the money. But you probably are, like 30% at least, maybe. Are you an extrovert or introvert? Just curious, MBTI. I am INFP. Does that surprise you guys? What do you guys think I would be on the MBTI scale? How do I, oh man, this is a little hard. Literally can't lie because if I did, I would spill the truth immediately. Have you not ever told your mom that you got like an A in the test, but then you actually got like a B or something? Has that not ever occurred to you? I can't. Okay, I'm sure there's people who don't lie, but I find it hard to believe. Cubes? Dude, Fontaine is so cool. There's nothing that can bring back like the Fontanian vibes they did in like when there was 4 point something. I'm so glad I joined Genshin at like 3.4. I got to experience the peak of Genshin, which was, in my opinion, Sumeru and Fontaine. It was so good. Dude, it brings me nostalgia. It feels weird to say that Genshin is nostalgic because really it's not that long ago, and I only joined at like 3 point something. But man, it will always hold a special space, like place in my heart. I don't care. I don't care if people say it's a weeaboo game. Like I don't care, man. It's just good. It is pretty good, isn't it? Try lying when you have a zero and needing a signature. Don't okay. I don't know in other countries, but when I was in high school in Hong Kong, we never needed parents' signature. Once you hit like year 10, starting from year 10 or 9, you don't need parents' signature. Like my parents would find out it's exam season when I started going to school at like 1. Then they would find out it's exam season. Okay, I'm just gonna try to assemble it like the original photo, but I can make some differences because I wanted to slot in the mountains, right? So it's not like anyone would notice that it's a little bit off anyways. But man, Fontaine looks so cool. Hello Paul, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Recently found your channel from an art time-lapse video and really learned a lot from it. Really? I honestly love the idea that people learned from my time-lapse because I really did it because my Discord channel asked me you should do a time-lapse video, and I was so skeptical because I felt like no one's gonna freaking watch a time-lapse video, but turns out a lot of people actually told me that it was really helpful. And that's why I plan to do another one very, very soon. Because I didn't write a script for it, unlike the previous videos where I all wrote like a script for it and I had to like recite it over and over again. That felt easier to do. I enjoyed making the time-lapse video. Most importantly, yeah, I enjoyed making the time-lapse video. Started gambling when I was in grade 7 and the Chinese dictation is a 50-50 and you have to guess which old poem you have to memorize according to the hint. That sucks. That's like the Chinese DSE or something. Even though I didn't personally go through it. Good luck to everyone having DSE this year. I'm so glad I didn't do it, but at the same time a little, should have done it. At some point. I kind of did feel like I probably should have done it, but whatever. Just went to a part-time for HKDSP swimming. It was so random, but you gotta do what you gotta do for some extra bucks. Wait, what's that about? I need to know. What do people go through in PE exams in Hong Kong DSC? That has gotta be the least applied for subject in the uni entrance exams. What do they even do in there? Oh my gosh. They just swim. Dude, when I was in year 7, we all had to do mandatory swimming class, It was like November, so it was freezing. Even though it was like interior pool, but then dude, the heat was so shitty because it was like a government pool, and we all got in. And then the teacher didn't even tell us how to swim. She just went like, okay, people who know how to swim queue in here. People who don't know how to swim stand up here. And then the people who knows how to swim, they'll put them in like a larger pool, like in a deeper pool. And the people who don't, like me, we're put in like a very how do I call it? What's the opposite of deep? A very shallow pool. And we would just stand there doing nothing at all. But then we would have like swimming exams when I was in year 7. And you know, it took me 1 minute and 25 seconds to walk 25 meters in the pool. Because I had to do the exam, even though I don't know how to swim. And it took me so long to walk in the pool. Dude, it's so stupid, oh my gosh. But it was so nice because like, I would just talk to my friends when I had a swimming class, and then the teacher would go like, the one wearing a yellow cap and the one wearing a green cap, stop talking. This is not a break time. This is swimming class. You're supposed to be swimming. And then I would always think like, dude, you're not even teaching us how to swim. We don't know how to swim. How am I supposed to swim? Like, what else can I do rather than just talking in the pool? It's not like you're teaching us how to swim. You could have just applied for running. Here's the thing, I'm shit at all kinds of PE stuff. I'm so bad at all of them. Okay, this looks good. Let's merge all of these. Great. Can I swim now? No, I still can't. I mean, I really want to learn swimming, but it's so expensive to learn. Like, I would rather just go to a beach or something and try to like figure out how to do it while I drown. Does it look like I have the money to go learn swimming? No. Unfortunately not. Wait, hide all of these. Okay. I still feel like it looks shitty. Asian method is free? Yeah, just you know, launch yourself in the pool. Trust me, you won't die. It's not like you will die from it. It's not like you will die, so just use the good old Asian method to, you know, learn swimming, where you just launch yourself. Like, man, if you don't survive, that's kind of on you. If you don't survive, that's kind of on you. Guess you're not Asian enough to learn how to swim. Dude, I can't. Dude, I can't make it look like plains. Let's just keep it like mountains at this point. Who said Fontaine doesn't have mountains? There's like high-ass mountains in Fontaine. Like, I don't care, man. We're keeping it mountains. We just wasted time. Oh my gosh. I just wasted a whole lot of time, didn't I? Like, we can keep the ocean, but let's not do the plains thingy. Honestly, I'm kind of tired from the plains. Let's just keep it like that. Yeah. This looks fine, actually. I just waited an hour. It's on the lifeguard. It's their fault if you drown. Yeah, just, you know, the first thing I do is to blame others for my mistake. If something wrong happens, it's not on you. It's on the people who didn't prevent you from doing the wrong thing. Yeah, take that. Oh, that covers up one of the peaks, though. What if I did it on, like, the other side? Ah. Yeah, this is better. Funny that you draw Fontaine, the land of water, with and swimming mechanics. Yeah, funny that Fontaine is literally my all-time favorite region, and I don't know how to swim in real life. If you drown, it's the lifeguard's fault. It's their job to, you know, not make you, like, drown. Oh, I just realized I can reference the waterfalls in here. Oh my gosh, I could. I mean, I have some in here, but... The ocean throws me off so much. Okay, I'll fix that later. Like swimming, I want to go snorkeling in Ballarat next Xmas. Dude, you're Australian. Of course you like swimming. I don't think there's a single Australian who doesn't like swimming. Except me. Hina, do you like line art style more or painterly style? Is there a reason you do painterly style? I like the painterly style more. The reason why I do painterly style more is because I think painterly style looks better. I mean, both of them looks good. No true Ozzy. Yeah. Dude, honestly, I can't be bothered, man. I can't be bothered. Let's just start doing this. I can't be bothered. Oh my gosh. Dude, Fontaine's music was so good. The only one that kind of tops it is Natlin. But then, Fontaine's music was so good. It was golden. Golden age of Genshin Impact. Okay, now. Dude, I don't know the cubes though, cause like, here's the plan. I was gonna draw like... Okay, here was what I was gonna do. My plan. Okay, here's the plan. Do you have any art you like that includes line art or pre-liner in general? Uh, um, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like Honkai splash art style, and they do have line art. So, random question, but do you have any tips to be better at drawing from imagination? Nothing comes truly from imagination, because what you imagine is the collection of what you have seen in real life. Even like kind of fantasy films, like think about Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Genshin Impact. They piece together a lot of real life scenes, right? Fontaine is maybe inspired from France. The mountains might be inspired from somewhere else. Star Wars is inspired by actual real life planets. It's inspired by maybe some kind of like light technology, right? So definitely do observe what's around you. So if you want to draw something like a okay, for example, you want to draw something like a microscopic world. You're someone like Alice in the Wonderland. You're going to everywhere to kind of observe the plants, the herbology, and the waters around you. What you want to do is to try to observe your actual natural surrounding, because that would give you an idea of how it's supposed to look. And then, of course, you can add in your magic. It could be lights, it could be clouds, it could be something that doesn't exist in real life. I'd say definitely follow the base of a realistic object. If it's like an animal, then it's even easier. You can try to piece together a few different animal. You can take a cat's ear, but it could be a dog. It could be a snake, but have legs. It could be anything, right? Just piece together some real life objects. I think that would definitely help you improve in imagination. Loki can't sneeze and is expired and it's sad. It's not just expired, it's kind of, I mean, I'm positive it wouldn't. At most, it's expired in Hong Kong. It wouldn't expire because there's also other countries that speak Cantonese. In Malaysia, they can speak Cantonese. They can speak Cantonese in Singapore. I wouldn't say it's dying. It's just not very common. I feel like just because a language isn't as common as the most common languages in the world doesn't mean it's dying. I'm pretty confident. Like at worst, it's dying in Hong Kong, but yeah, it wouldn't expire. So, think in terms of drawing from imagination, starting from a general idea and branching off of that. Yep, Haran, you're alright, and welcome to the stream. Hina's up north, her chances of swimming with penguins is like 0, but I'm down south, so if I go far and left, I can swim with the penguinos. Penguinos. Hello, Hina. Hello. I have younger relatives in Malaysia, and they don't even speak Chinese, because Malaysia is not only made up of Chinese people, they're made up of, like, Malaysians, so Chinese is like a group of people living in Malaysia. Malaysia isn't Chinese. Like, yeah, a lot of Malaysians I've met are like ethically maybe Chinese. Like maybe their ancestor is Chinese, right? But a lot of Malays aren't Chinese. They don't need to know how to speak Chinese. They have their own language. But the thing is, a lot of people can indeed speak Cantonese. So I wouldn't be too worried about it dying out. The worst that happens is like it dies in Hong Kong. I totally see that happening. I mean, there's not much you can do about it, so. Hello, Hina. Hello, sub. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. You're gonna go now? Bye-bye. Bye, Prototype. Burmese is only in Myanmar and there's 7 other dialects. Yeah, well, just because a language is not very mainstream doesn't mean it's dying. Just because Malay isn't really known by, like, culturally uneducated people doesn't mean it's dying, Timothy. Same logic. Just because you don't know it doesn't mean it's dying. Maybe you're like uneducated on ballet. Maybe you're uneducated that these are like actual art forms. Okay, yeah, this is the plan I was gonna draw. Malaysia is a multi-country cultural country. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna I'm gonna guess maybe your relatives in Malaysia just really adapted Malaysian culture, like local Malaysian culture, and that's why they don't know how to speak Chinese. Because I don't know the statistics. I mean, I went to Malaysia once in my life, but I'm pretty sure Malaysia is very multicultural. People can speak Indonesian, they can speak, okay, I don't want to offend someone because I'm not too sure what the like Malaysian language is called, but I know there's like a Malaysian language, and I feel like that should be maybe the official language. So yeah. Malaysia and Singapore is very multicultural, and I find that to be fascinating. Have a hard time finishing your artwork? I can only get to finish sketch but never got to rendering. What's your advice? Okay, the advice is to just try not to over perfect your sketch. The reason you might not be moving on to like rendering is probably because you don't feel like your sketch is finished yet. But if you're only drawing like sketches 9 out of 10 times, then you're actually probably pretty good at it. So you might as well just start rendering. Or maybe you can practice line art. After you've mastered line art, I feel like you would be a lot more confident to actually start rendering your artworks. Okay, yeah, guys, anyways, this was the plan. This was how I was gonna draw this artwork. That's why I feel like adding the cubes maybe wouldn't help too much because it would kind of block out the scenery. Farina's supposed to sit on here, just overlooking the scenery of Fontaine. Okay, this does not look like Fontaine, but it is Fontaine, trust me, it is. Oh gosh. Cantonese is the third top language in Australia. Last time I checked, maybe it changed. My suburb is basically a Hong Kong town. You step into mall and at least half the language I hear is Canton. It's pretty common in Brisbane as well. A lot of people speak it in like the central area. There are Chinese immigrants and the young ones can't even speak Malay. I mean, you should be able to speak the local language, but it's up to their country. I mean, I don't know too much about Malaysia, so I can't speak for Malaysians. I mean, because I don't know it, right? I can't just, assume they wanted something, something, something. Gonna apply for internships. I'll be back. Alrighty. See ya, Taku. You're gonna eat. Be right back. Bye, Jeej. Welcome back shortly. After that. Am I cooking with this? Maybe. I feel like it looks pretty good. The idea is good. Now, on to where I should place the blocks. That's why I felt like placing the blocks maybe wouldn't help too much because it's taking up too much of the space. Unless maybe she sits on the left hand side. Definitely cooking. Thank you. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Oops. No, I feel like placing it on the right is somehow better, and I don't know why. No, I can't place the cubes because of that. It would cover up the peak. Oh, yeah, I could have just put it in here. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, dang. I could have just put it in here. I'm in the board game group and Nicole, every time there's a new Hong Kong Aussie that moved in and tell me they're moved to my suburb, I'll have 21 nickels. You live in Sydney, right? Is that Chatswood or something? I mean, I really don't know Sydney, man. I don't know Sydney. I'm going to Melbourne in June, but like, okay, it makes me relieved that I contacted like a classmate I knew when I was in high school. I literally didn't really know her well. I knew her for like a month or two, but I knew that she went to Australia with her family. And I was like, okay, I still kept on like watching her Instagram stories. She also draws, right? But then yeah, basically I asked her, hi, sorry to disturb. Can I stay in Melbourne because I have nowhere to stay? And truthfully, I don't really want to stay in a hostel because it felt a little dangerous. Like, I'm not too confident about staying in a hostel because it sounds a little dangerous, if you ask me. Living with a bunch of people you don't know. And she was like, sure. And I felt so relieved when she said sure. Because, like, at least I'm living in some family that is from the same culture as I am. I'm a little more relieved. I'm a little scared. Melbourne sounds so scary with all the crimes that has happened. I mean, I know it's just like Melbourne has a lot of people, so it has like a higher likelihood of happening, but man, I'm scared. Like at one point I was thinking of canceling the whole trip to Melbourne. I'm curious, Tina, how long have you been drawing digital art and since when do you actually take it seriously, if that makes sense? That 100% makes sense. Thank you so much for adding in the last part. Because every time someone asks me how long you have been drawing digital art, I struggle so much to answer it because I don't think the time before I took it seriously should count. So if you mean the time that I've been trying it out and not taking it seriously, that makes it at least 9 years, maybe 8 to 9 years. But if you only count the time where I actually started being serious about it, then it would be about 5 years or so. Yeah, about that. Chatswood is the old Hong Kong town from the previous generation. Mine is quickly becoming the new one. Ooh, because I know a lot of people who live in Chatswood, so. Remember when my uncle got married, he used to have 1,000 letters, and that's how big my family is? Jesus. I don't even know who's in my family. I have no sort of like ancestry book or something like that. I think it just got lost or something. It's also not too common to have an ancestry book in Hong Kong. Because 9 out of 10 times you might not even know where your ancestors are from, so. Like, pretty safe to say your ancestors are either from very, very old Hong Kong, which is like 3% of the population, or from southern China. Or maybe some parts of China. So like, the likelihood of you actually knowing where your ancestors are from is not actually that high. I mean, a lot of people know it, just not me. Like, I don't know where my family is from, so. I only know my mom's side of family. I don't know about my dad's side of family. And traditionally, you're supposed to inherit the lineage from your dad's family. But honestly, I don't care. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to inherit if I don't even know where they're from? I consider myself, like, lineage of my mom's family instead. Should we actually add in the cubes? Should we even keep the cubes? Okay, you know what? We'll try and then see what happens. Worst case scenario, we just save it for another time. Stay in the hostel with 2 people doing some very dodgy stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm scared to go to hostels. Because, like, I like to believe that a lot of people in hostel are just doing their own stuff. They probably have their own stuff to do. They probably have some reasons they want to stay in the hostel too. But I feel like it would be a little dangerous because like a lot of people in hostels probably are backpackers who can't afford hotels, and at that point I wouldn't really trust myself to live with people I really don't know, and I like don't know them at all. I would feel a little unsafe in like a city that I have never really navigated through. That's why I just like, hey, can I please stay in your house? And I'm glad she said yes. I think the way to make this look a little better is make the cubes a little more scattered. Does that make sense? Because right now they feel a little random, but hey, it looks fine, so. We just need to make it roughly like that, because we'll do some rendering on it later, so. First moved into the suburb, there's hardly any Asians, and now it feels like every single Hong Kong moved in with me. I mean, similar people attract each other, don't they? Today somebody told me that their brother got married and he keeps patting his wife, and I think they were doing what they were doing now. Dude, bro, if you, unless you're a very close relative of mine or you're a close friend of mine, please don't tell me you got married. I don't want to pay. Congrats, I'm going. Bye. Congrats, but I probably would have caught a flu that day. I may not be in Hong Kong that day. I might have got in a car crash that day. There could be 100 reasons I couldn't make it to the wedding, and you best know that I'm definitely not gonna make it to a wedding. The reason is up to your choice. Multiple choice. What do you want? What's the reason you want me to tell you? Imagine someone got married and they're like, you should come, and I don't even know who they are. Like, I don't even know them well, and I earn like maybe 10k Hong Kong dollars per month. Bro, I'm not going. Sorry, I got in a car crash. Hello, Miyame. Hello, how are you doing? Unfortunately, I predicted that I will get in a car crash tomorrow. Unfortunately. Trust me, I really want to go, but unfortunately, man, that sucks, right? Yeah, it surely does. Had the option to choose living in Brisbane, Melbourne, or Sydney at first, and I immediately blacklisted Melbourne because of crappy weather. Didn't get into uni in Brisbane, so here I am in Sydney. You didn't get into uni in Brisbane? There's a lot of choices that are like, you know, not ranked high in the QS score though. I mean, I got in a university that really wasn't ranked high. You probably know what I'm talking about, but like, yeah. You don't have to say it on stream. Australians probably know which uni I'm talking about, but yeah. That one's probably pretty easy to get into. But hey, I mean, I'm glad you're in Sydney. Sydney's great. Sydney really is great. I really like it, yeah. I like that it's busy. You know what I mean? I really miss the busy lifestyle. Oh, dang. Wait, hold on. Literally gonna rage bait this art piece you're making. How are you gonna rage bait an artwork? I would love to see you try. The only uni with marine biology. Oh yeah, dude, right. I don't think my uni has marine biology because it's so shitty. Please don't get into my uni. And you're not going to Kyrens? Honestly, understandable. Dude, I am not staying in Kyrens too, bruh. Get me out of Kyrens. I'm not going. No way I'm going to Kyrens. Bye. Bye. I'm not going for one. What countries have you visited? Oh, quite a lot actually. I'm very lucky, very, very, very lucky actually. I recognize I'm super lucky. I've been to. Let's start from Asia. I've been to China. I've been to. Oh, I can't say it's a country. I've been to Republic of China. I've been to. I've been to. I've been to Thailand. I've been to I've been to Indonesia, but it was because I was stopping there as like a middle stop to Australia from Malaysia, I think. I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Singapore thrice, or maybe 4 times actually, I forgot. I've been to Australia at least like 6 times because I have a relative, I have an aunt that lives in there, and my dad would go like every year we should visit Australia. And I've been to Sydney at least like 5 times or 4 times. I'm tired of Sydney, man. And I actually ended up studying in Brisbane instead. That was so funny because I've never been in Brisbane before that. I've never been to Brisbane. And then I've been to London. I mean, I've been to UK, Scotland. UK and Scotland twice. Yeah. But twice of those are like school trips, and I was super lucky in both draws. I just got in both times. One was in primary school and one was in high school. Yeah, I've been to quite a lot of countries, didn't I? I'm super lucky. I mean, I'm really grateful about it. But funny thing, I've never been to Japan, I've never been to Korea, which is like popular destinations in Asia. I've never been to Japan. I mean, I'm planning to go, but I've never been there. Karen's is too small for anything, too many tourists and too much bat poop. Best description of that place. Yeah, Karen's definitely packed with tourists. It's like the Bali of Australia. When Australians say I'm going to Indonesia, I'm so excited. So dude, I just know you meant to say Bali. You're not going to Indonesia, are you? You're just going to a part of Indonesia. Namingly Bali. I just know, man. Okay, now how do I make this a little more... Okay, wait, hold on. Let's make this more desaturated so it could match the stuff I'm doing. Does that make sense? Ooh, okay, okay. I'm kind of getting what's happening in here. Oh, that looks pretty good. Wait, hold on. Let me copy this. Okay. Let's do it. Let's match the colors on here. Also, if you see little girls in Japan saying random stuff, do not interact. I won't interact, trust me. Because I don't know Japanese. I would just say, すみません。日本語はわからないです. Wonder why Bali is such a popular tourist destination? Genuine question as an Indonesian. Dude, I don't know as well. Why? Why is it so popular? Is it because it's like a beach or... Okay, I've never been to Bali, and the only time I've been to Indonesia was because I was gonna cross borders. Like, taking a ship and just, you know... I remember I took a ship from Malaysia to Australia at that trip, I think. But I've never been to Bali. Oh. Wrong layer. I thought an Indonesian would know more about why Bali is so popular. Unfortunately not. Christmas Islands would be the closest thing. I bother going that as close to Indonesia, too humid, hot. No wonder why I left Hong Kong, huh? I wonder why. I wonder why. Dude, I probably would never be able to live under Melbourne's weather. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, why is summer 40 something degrees? The worst I've been through is like, what, 37 degrees in Hong Kong. Even that, I feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do it anymore. How do people live under these weather and be like, oh, just another day. Just a great day in Melbourne. I love being in Aussie. Love being in Melbourne. Great day. Bro, how? Like, I have so much respect for these people, but like, oh my gosh, how? Oh, wait, this is low-key kind of coming together. Oh, dude, the water cubes are what we have to do to make this spontaneous. Like, yeah, the mountains kind of doesn't fit, but as long as you add the water cubes, it'll come together. Bali is a cold snorkeling hotspot. I'd say it's better than Great Barrier Reef. I've never been to Great Barrier Reef, even though I've been to Australia so many times. Studying Bali, I think the only good thing are the beaches, and those are slowly getting destroyed by pollution and trash. Exactly what I hear when people say I love Gold Coast. Like, what do you love about Gold Coast? 9 out of 10 times, it's like, I love Surfer's Paradise, but that's kind of it. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I mean, I love Gold Coast as well, having lived there for a year, but come on, do you actually think it's like the best place to live in? It's a great place to travel, but probably not living. I feel like there's nothing happen. There's absolutely nothing happening in Gold Coast. Every day feels so long because there's no events, no nothing. Indonesia, it sounds so cool though. I would go for like food or something. It's not that far from Australia, is it? Maybe I'll go. Melbourne is a humid heat zone. Enjoy because sticky and hot all day long. Oh, sounds horrible. Oh my gosh, I love this brush so much. God bless whoever that made this. Saved my life. How do you usually draw backgrounds? I've been struggling with drawing backgrounds lately, and sometimes blocking use shadows and colors don't help me as much anymore. So do you have any alternatives? This is actually my first time drawing backgrounds as well, so I can't say much, but in terms of composition, perhaps using different shapes would help. So think of background as in shapes, like geometric shapes, rather than trying to put in one thing and another. You can think of objects as in like there are squares and there are circles. It could be mostly a big circle and you put in some squares because everything is like so rounded, so you kind of want to have the balance of having something a little spiky as well. Maybe thinking in shapes and forms might help you instead of trying to like perfect it like at once, because that's kind of like I wouldn't say it's essentially the fundamentals, but I feel like it might help you. But I can't say so because I'm not very good at backgrounds as well, unfortunately. Bad news, I'm bad at backgrounds. Ooh, this looks good. Goku's is just parapet hell. I look up just to see the sky darkened by Paris. I like Paris, they cool, but Goku's is too much Paris. Really, I feel like they're more like seagull problem. I've never really met Paris and Goku's, even I lived there like for a year. I couldn't even tell this is your first time drawing backgrounds. That looks absolutely breathtaking, holy. What a scenery. Here's the thing, I love exploring in Genshin. That's how I get my background drawing skills. Even though I've never tried it before. I just go around looking at scenery. And I love looking at different backgrounds. I feel like nature is breathtaking. And it's even better when it's like fantasy infused. So I may or may not be the only person who 100%ed every single region in Genshin and actually enjoyed it. I didn't do it only because of the primos. I actually enjoyed it. The only person who did it while enjoying it. It used to be way worse when the treasure compass was so shitty. Like, you just have to look on the interactive map and like actually do every chest by it. But the worst region to explore for me was Liyue. No, it wasn't Sumeru, it wasn't Chasm, it was Liyue. Because of the freaking mountains and Shilnan, and Xianyu was not a character. And I refused to pull a Wanderer. Bro, I hate him. Actually, not really, but like, I refuse to pull for him. His design just doesn't appeal to me. Imagine if Zebai actually had a good exploration passive. Oh, she looks so pretty. Stay in 2 different places in Gokus and was just bombarded with bears. You're unlucky, man. You're really unlucky. Well, it depends on where you live, I guess. So, dude, why is like a town in Gold Coast called Robina like an hour away from the rest of Gold Coast? Why? Why is it an hour away? And the only public transport you can take is like a bus, which is really bumpy, and a train which closes at like maybe 6 p.m. or something. Oh my gosh. I went there once and I'm never going back. I'm never going to Robina again. It sucks. It's okay, guys. This looks very saturated, but we'll make it less saturated later. If you actually ever plan to go to Indonesia, I would recommend you going to Yogyakarta or Bandung, as they are the main city for several art and culture of Indonesia. Ooh, of course, Bali for the beaches. I actually have like an exchange program in my uni that's running for like sending some of our students to Indonesia. I mean, I would love to go, but like I'm paying rent in Brisbane, so I can't go. Like, I would love to be an exchange student to like maybe Japan, Singapore, or somewhere else, but man, the fees, oh my gosh, I cannot. I have to pay rent in here, so I'm not going for like a few months. Like, they say you can just opt out anytime, so the worst that could happen is you didn't like it and you just decide to go back to Australia the next day, but I feel like I've had enough, man. Last year, I went from Hong Kong to Gold Coast alone, And then this year, I went from Gold Coast to Brisbane again alone. I've had enough of moving around, man. I feel like I've been doing great enough, man. Sounds amazing though. Not gonna lie, drawing fountain background might be a good practice for perspective boxes. Ooh, yeah, you're right. Dude, fountains are so cool. But I can't draw it. I cannot. We'll try again later. Thank you for my payment. What? Since when? I don't pay my chatters. No, I don't pay my chatters. Guys, stay. I don't pay my chatters. They're not paid. They're not paid. Since when did you get a payment? You're supposed to be unpaid. Dude, one day I was in college. You guys remember how I said if someone asked me for my art account in college, then I actually give them? So I gave one of the classmates in my class my art account, and then she found out that I was streaming because I have like the other alt account, right, where I actually post like a stream screenshot on there. And then like the day in class, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you stream?" Like she said it in the medium voice. I felt like maybe the person sitting next to me could have heard it. And then she was like, "Oh my gosh, you stream?" And I said yes in like a lower voice. I was like, "Yeah, I kind of stream sometimes." And then like a few days later, she came back to me and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I watched one of your streams and I watched all your coloring tutorials. It's so interesting. It's so cool to have a friend who streams and does art." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." But yeah. I mean, I don't know if she's watching the stream right now. I mean, hello, if you are. If you are watching, hello. But like, man, that was kind of embarrassing. I mean, I don't intend to hide. I have like a presence on the internet, but not the streaming part. She was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cool that I have friends who stream on the internet." I was like, "Yeah, I guess so, right?" Fontaine, yeah. You just paid me 50,000 Australian dollars, thank you. What the fuck? I don't even have like 10,000. I don't even have 10,000 Australian dollars in my bank account. I don't think I even have like 5,000 maybe. How did you get the money? No. No. Dude, this actually looks kind of cool. I'm just gonna try to replicate it, but no guarantees. It's gonna look a little off, which I like. It doesn't have to look exactly like that, so. Thank you, I just got the 1 million Guys, I don't play Roblox. You don't have that amount because you already paid me? Since when? No wonder why I can't pay my college tuition. You guys are not paid chatters. Stop asking me for your monthly payments. You guys are not paid chatters. Now pay up and join the memberships instead. You guys should pay up. Just a joke. this may or may not be the longest artwork I will ever do, because it will definitely take a long time to complete it, but I'm all in. I'm all in. And frick my homework, man. Frick my college, I'm all in this shit. I'm broke, and I'm broke in Genshin count to same. I'm curious what's your MBTI? Guess it. Guess. You need to show Hina through the ropes. That is Victoria? No. I'm not going to. Victoria. Victoria's just a dumb, don't even visit. Bro, I'm going to Melbourne in June. What do you mean? I mean, I don't know if you meant the States. I'm scared. I'm not even joking, I'm scared to go to Melbourne, but I'm going regardless because I paid like 600 for a tabling fee. I can't cancel it. Or like Kyron's, Brisbane, Darwin, Gold Coast. Is Wollongong a city? Sydney, Melbourne? Like Alice Springs, Perth, but no one lives in Perth. It's okay, I just about offended like the total amount of 6 people in Perth. Think my internet is tweaking? No, it's probably mine. It's my internet, if anything. Is it better now? I mean, is it back on? Oops. Just came back from showering. What happened? Wi-Fi problems. Apparently. Hina internet is sabotaging itself. See, this is what happens when you live in Australia and don't have good internet. Bro, Australia invented the Wi-Fi and it's shitty as hell. Sorry, guys. It's gonna fix itself in a moment. It's gonna get a little better. We still have Wi-Fi problems? Yeah, I'm streaming right now because the Wi-Fi is like not too good. I'm literally streaming on my mobile network. And it's bad, but like, it's a little better than the... Hello, I'm back? I don't know how the Wi-Fi is doing right now. I imagine pretty bad, but I'm so sorry. Like, viewership literally dropped by like half. Gosh dang it. Wait, what if I just set up like a freaking super chat goal, even though I don't have any? Oh, Hina is absolutely dying? It should be a little better than it was a few minutes ago. What's this? Goal. Goal amount.
Why can't I choose like 2 or something? Get inspired by examples. What the fuck? Is it actually down right now? Did it go down? Wait, I can actually freaking create a goal, huh? I like how every stream of mine, 80% is like the stream and 20% of it is like I try to reconnect to the stream. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Don't know what's going on. It's good for me? Well, at least it's good for someone, so. Dude, I hate the Wi-Fi in here. Oh my gosh. It's so bad, but like, I'm not gonna pay like 90 Australian dollars per month just because the Wi-Fi's down. It's not like I'm earning $90 per month, so. Do I spend $5 for the goal? It's just there, no pressure. Doesn't matter if no one does it, it's just there. Like, just know that, like, if I'll still put up a goal every time I stream, so if you feel like you have to spend to meet the goal, then don't spend it because I'll put up a goal again next time. You haven't received your payment yet? Frick, no, I'm not paying you guys. You guys are not paid chatters. Stop making it look like you guys are paid chatters. I don't pay my chatters. Look, I know this doesn't look exactly like the original, but who cares? Think we should all sign the petition to be paid? No, I'm not paying my chatters. I'm a free yapper. I can yap all day, every day. But can we buy a whole Tim Tam of $5 roos instead? No, it's $6 now. It's $6 right now. Bro, I'm convinced that the national dish of Australia is Tim Tams. It's a fucking snack. I haven't had a Tim Tam so long. Same. For one, it's so unhealthy. For two, it's so expensive. I haven't had it in a long time too.
Coles and Woolies, yeah. They ruined Tim Tams. It's so expensive now. It's $4.6 over here. How is it so cheap for you? And why is it $6 for me? What? That's unfair. They were $2. I remember when the ice cream in Hong Kong were was $2 in Macca's, but now it's like 8, I think, and it's increasing by $1 every year. And it's not like my pay is increasing by $1 every year. Man, this sucks. Yeah, it's not very visible, is it? I feel like it's not very detailed. It doesn't matter. Can buy bubble tea plus a waffle for the same price of a stupid Tim Tam nowadays. I can buy a set in Macca's for $6 now. Like the McSmart meal or something. It's about $6. It's about the same as some Tim Tams. A freaking bunch of Tim Tams is more expensive than Macca's. A meal. Imagine if my messaged me after the stream and she messaged me like, I just watched your stream. Hello. That would be so funny. I mean, I don't mind that she knows I'm streaming. I wouldn't mind if everyone else knew it. That would be a problem. I don't care if 1 or 2 person knows about it. Too bad, Aldi don't sell Tim Tams. Aldi don't bump their prices that much. Yeah, but they also have tax.
They have, I think they have more tax than Woolies didn't have tax, right? Woolies and Coles don't have tax. Aldi does. So it's like, it's actually just bad as well. It's just, you know, we just don't see it before we pay it. It's just, but it's there. Hong Kong macas are really good, but Aussie macas are awful. No, the chicken rolls are pretty good though. Hong Kong doesn't have that. Oh, but the chicken wings in Hong Kong is so much better than KFC ones. KFC's, okay, I'm sorry, but the wings in Macca's is better than the ones in KFC for Hong Kong. There's no in between with Oli. Oli, so Tim Tams would taste really bad or really good. Yeah, I guess so. Ooh. I don't even eat KFC or Red Rooster in Australia anymore, and I would choose Hungry Jack's over Macca if there was no other food options. I think I've ever really had Red Rooster. Yeah, same. I've never had Red Rooster. There's not one near me as well, so I mean, I don't know. I haven't explored as much. I was just busy with everything else. But I'm pretty sure there's none near me, I think. Our goal today is to complete the water cubes at least. Ooh! Oh, holy dude! I thought I was gonna screw it up, but no, it looks pretty good. Oh my gosh! You know, yesterday when I was drawing this, I actually felt really happy drawing it. Like I don't think I felt so happy about art in a while. Cause like, yeah, I still enjoy art, but I feel like I'm doing it just to, you know, draw as much characters as I could, and I'm like drawing because I feel like I have to complete this character and whatever. But like drawing this makes me happy because like I don't know why. I feel like I've drawn something I've never did before. It didn't feel repetitive. I felt like I was improving. I felt like I was practicing, and it genuinely felt magical. It feels like I'm back in high school. I'm doing like my visual art SBAs, like uni entrance exam visual artworks. It actually felt enjoyable. I don't know why, but like That's why I really want to complete this one because it actually made me feel happy. So, is Red Rooster just a New South Wales thing? No, 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 no. It was in Queensland as well. I saw it in Gold Coast. At least the chicken doesn't feel like sandpaper. Yeah, I saw one when I was strolling in like Runaway Bay one time. There's like one in Runaway Bay, but I don't know other than there. I don't think I've seen it in like the main city though. I don't know about Brisbane. I think there should be one maybe somewhere, but I feel like it would probably be like a drive-through or something. That will explain it. All the red roosters here in Melbourne. Been to like Melbourne like 2 or 3 times in my life. What did I miss this time? You missed the part where I said I actually felt something I didn't really feel when I was drawing other artworks with this one. Because it felt magical. I felt like I was back in high school genuinely enjoying art. Like, I don't say it as if I don't enjoy art now. I just felt like this was more enjoyable to me. I don't know why, no idea, but I feel like I actually enjoy drawing this artwork. Feels like I'm back in high school trying to navigate through different art forms and trying to learn, trying to draw the best as I could. Actually felt really enjoyable. Maybe I should do more landscape art. I mean, I probably should, because like I can't just continue drawing characters and nothing else. I need to learn the other art forms as well. It's like the basics to art, so... I mean, lately I've been learning the basics as well. I've been trying to do quick sketches in like 60 seconds. In Thailand, there's a beware elephant sign. Feels like something that would happen. Yeah, the upload speed of my internet somehow dropped to like 300 kbps. It's that bad, yes. 300 kbps. Not even one. Jesus. Not even one whole Mbps. Jesus. Oh my gosh. We have beware magpie signs. Yeah, we also have beware magpie signs in like your local park. Because I don't know, I know I don't want a career in art. I feel like I was wasting it whenever I draw. Same! Like, I know I don't, like, it's not that I don't want a career in illustration. For one, it just really doesn't make enough money. For two, it must be so tiring to do something I genuinely love as a full-time job. I feel like I wouldn't love it anymore if I did it as a full-time job. Yeah, I mean, I'm passionate about it, but am I passionate enough to justify it being a full-time work? Maybe, but on the off chance that I actually don't feel like it, man, I'm gonna lose this passion of my life forever. Like, a lot of stuff must be really fun when you do it as like a passion, but then when you actually do it as work, then it's a different story. That's why I chose design. Because I wasn't exactly the most passionate with design. I was just like whatever about design. So I chose it so I would work a job in design instead. And I can still keep my passion in music, keep my passion in art, and I still have like a reason to live. You guys know what I mean? Like, yeah. Basically the aggressive pigeons. Yes, dude, they're not just aggressive pigeons, they're horrible. Oh my gosh. Beware of magpies, man, really. Scary stuff. Like, if you saw magpie on the road, it's probably fine, but if you saw magpie flying, oh my gosh, run. Like, Australians will look at the most dangerous species and go like, no, that's just scary. He's fine. He's just chilling in the corner. Ooh, this looks good. Top reasons for bicycle accidents? Yeah, probably so. I imagine, yes. I imagine so. Okay, guys, any chance I could connect back to my Wi-Fi right now? Do you guys think it will work?